Every single time an attack takes place, they seem to be getting closer and closer to our starting planet. Do you think they're aiming for the city station? Mike asked. For now, I believe these solo Dalki are just sent as scouts. They have no clue how strong we have become in this time frame, and they have no clue what security measures we have. Let me try to explain everything I know, Quinn said as he grabbed the pencils and wrote a pros and cons list right next to Peter's name. Are you ready? The system asked. While the system explained the difference between a vampire and a vampire ghoul, Quinn would write it down on a piece of paper while explaining it out loud to the others. Why don't we start with the positives? The system said. First, unlike a vampire, a ghoul is not affected by sunlight. The system continued, and so did Quinn. Ghouls are stronger, faster, and can see better than a human, but their main strength is their incredible healing abilities. They are even more impressive than yours, Quinn. Broken bones, chunks of flesh will be instantly healed on the spot, Vorden said. Peter, this means we can just say you have a self-healing ability. There are a few of them out there, although we will have to keep it a secret from the school since they all think you have an earth ability. Now the next bit of information is more for you, Quinn, the system said. Ghouls are most loyal to their maker. The main reason for this is because your blood resides inside their body. Unfortunately, what this means is you will need to supply Peter with your blood, otherwise his body will start to deteriorate and eventually will cease to exist. As long as he gets a supply of your blood, then he will live on forever by your side. What do you mean by loyal? Quinn asked. Similar to how your charm skills work, whatever you command, Peter will feel like he has no choice but to obey, although this does depend on the amount of your blood that remains inside his body. The longer he goes without a new dose of blood, the less inclined he will be to follow your orders. What about human blood? Will I need to drink that? Peter asked as he gulped, feeling a strange new hunger in his stomach. No, there is no need to drink human blood, Quinn replied. Actually, unlike me who gets stronger from human blood, it will not affect you. Now, time for the cons, the system said. Hearing these words made Quinn's hand shake a little, and the others could see this as he was getting ready to write down what the system was telling him. First off, the ability for Peter to eat regular food has completely disappeared. If he eats regular food, he will immediately throw it back up. Then does he just have to live off my blood then? Quinn asked the system. No, the blood is a rare thing and will hardly be needed. I would more often feed Peter just to keep him loyal to you, but still, a ghoul needs a food source, the system replied. A ghoul needs to feed on human flesh. The pencil in Quinn's hand had dropped onto the table and rolled onto the floor. Peter, you're not feeling hungry by any chance, are you? Quinn asked. I'm feeling a bit peckish. I haven't eaten since this morning after all, Peter replied honestly. Peter, maybe it's best if you sit down for this, Quinn said. What? Why? Peter looked at him, fidgeting. You're making me even more scared. Just sit down, Quinn said. But as he said these words, his eyes started to glow a little. Peter didn't know why, but he felt like he needed to complete the task immediately. After sitting on the bed, Quinn was trying to find the best way to put the bad news into words.
Want to watch more episodes of my vampire system? Follow Pocket FM Fantasy Chronicles. You can watch the next episode here in the playlist.